There's this one thing the modern internet seems to have just completely lost, and that's trust. So today, we're going to look at this really radical new idea called ENTIFY, and its whole goal is to rebuild that trust right from the ground up.
Okay, so let's just start with a feeling that I bet we all know. It's that constant, kind of low-level anxiety you get just from being online. That sense that our digital world, it's just become completely chaotic.
And here's the thing, right? The truth is, the internet was never really built to protect us. It was designed for these small, trusted communities, and since then, it's just been kind of bolted together. And the result, well, we're living in it. It's a system where fraud and scams are just part of the daily landscape.
I mean, we've all seen the headlines, right? Our most critical accounts. We're talking banking, email, basically our entire digital lives are protected by what? A single, flimsy password. The whole structure is just so fragile.
And maybe the biggest problem of all? We've completely lost control. Our personal information gets harvested, it gets sold, it gets lost by companies we're supposed to trust. You know the saying, we've become the product, not the user.
So, look, this system isn't just a little flawed. It is fundamentally broken. Which leads to the big question, what's the alternative? Well, ENTIFY was created to answer exactly that.
What if we didn't have to just keep putting bandages on this old, broken system? What if we could just start over with a brand new foundation, one that's designed from the very beginning for security, for privacy, and for, genuine human trust?
And that is the promise of ENTIFY. Simple, secure, human. And look, this isn't just another app on your phone. It's a totally new way to think about who you are online.
Okay, so what is it really? Well, to put it simply, ENTIFY gives you a real, provable identity that you control. Not some big tech company, not the government, you. And the real magic here is how it anchors that identity to two physical devices that you actually hold in your hands.
All right, so how does that actually work? Well, the entire system is built on this brilliantly simple idea that involves two devices, your phone and a special card.
So the core concept here is separating convenience from security. Just think of the Interphone. That's like your wallet. It's what you use every day for logging in, for secure messaging, for payments. But the EntiCard, now that is your vault key. It stays completely offline, stored somewhere safe, and you only use it for emergencies or to authorize a new phone.
And this separation is absolutely crucial because it's designed to solve the one scenario that, let's be honest, terrifies all of us. What happens if your phone gets lost or stolen?
Well, with ENTIFY, the answer is surprisingly simple. See, your identity isn't actually on the phone. The phone is just a tool to access it. Your real, true identity is anchored to that offline EntiCard. So you just get a new phone, you tap your card to authorize it, and boom, your entire digital life is securely restored. Nothing is lost. It's that simple.
Okay, but wait, how can a new phone be authorized so securely? I mean, that sounds almost too easy, right? Well, this brings us to the cryptographic magic that makes this whole thing possible. It's a concept called the evolving key. And to really get why this is such a huge deal, you got to think about how security works right now. Pretty much everything relies on what's called a static secret, basically a single key, like your password. The weakness is, well, it's obvious, isn't it? If a thief steals that one key, they have the master key that unlocks everything.
ENTIFY's approach is completely different. Instead of one master key that can be copied and used over and over, it generates a brand new, totally unique, disposable key for every single action you take. I mean, every single one. Every login, every message, every payment. It gets its own key, it's used once, and then, poof, it's gone forever.
You can almost think of your identity like the rings of a tree. With every single interaction, a new cryptographic layer gets added, creating this unique history that just can't be faked. So what does that mean? It means even if a hacker somehow managed to intercept a key from one transaction, it's totally useless. It's literally a key to a door that doesn't exist anymore. It's already expired.
So, okay, let's bring this all back. What does this new model, these two devices, the evolving key, what does it actually mean for our chaotic digital lives we talked about at the start?
Well, the result is a completely different reality. It's one of total protection. Your identity is finally safe from theft because of that offline card. Your data is private by design. It's fully recoverable, no matter what. And maybe, most important of all, it is yours, forever. Nobody can take it away from you ever. And at the end of the day, this isn't just about giving you a better password. The vision here is so much bigger than that. We're talking about weaving a new layer of trust directly into the fabric of the internet itself. An internet where every single interaction is based on real, verifiable identity.
And that really leaves us with a final, pretty powerful question to think about. What would our world actually look like if our digital interactions were just as trustworthy as our physical ones? You know, if we finally had an internet that was truly built for people, what could we even begin to build on top of that?